Good morning. It is now December 1st, Friday, December 1st, and I had an hour and a half cat nap between about 7:30 and 9 last night. I was up for about an hour, and then I went to sleep for probably another 3.5 hours. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And then I was up for about 15 minutes. I'm like, well, I'm not going to sit here in the middle of the night and just sit here. So I went back to sleep and got probably another 5 hours of sleep. I think this will be good for me. I will actually catch up on my sleep. It's going to be a busy day today, moving stuff, switching back and forth so I don't, I will only conk my head on one side of the car rather than slicing my head open on the side my bed is currently on. I have avoided it, except that one time. I think I was crawling into the car. My head hit it. Anyway, this is about 6:20 in the morning, and that's Venus that you see up there. And again, I apologize for the dark spots, and we'll one of these days get a new phone if Verizon happens to. Never mind. I don't hold grudges. Okay, fine. I hold grudges. Anyway. All right. So that is the sunrise coming up. And this is probably the 5th time in my entire life I've seen a sunrise. But for the fact that I've got 9-10 hours of sleep behind me, I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So no point in sitting in the car. Again, this lifestyle might be pretty good for me. Getting me up and not sleeping till 10, and the fresh air, and no access to functioning kitchen or refrigerator. So what is in my car is what I have to eat, and I want to try to make it healthy. Oh my gosh, is Kirsten turning a new leaf? Is she going to finally be healthy after all those years, about 3 decades or so, of assuming she's going to lose weight and be healthy? What do you know? We'll see. But I know I will. I hear coyotes. I know there's dogs out here too, but I hear coyotes. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm going to be healthy, but I'm going to lose my mind, so that's good. Anyway, for the most part, it was comfortable in there. I ordered a 4-inch foam mattress. I know I didn't give it a lot of time to inflate. Mattresses these days come shrink wrapped and rolled up and in a box. So I hope it poofs up today because, at least it's something, but it was not hugely warm. I'm thinking, I could put my gloves on, and then I realized my gloves are in my center console under about 2 feet of crap. Never mind. Figure out where the sun will be coming up here. Oops, get my hood up here. Ow. Gosh, I'm just making a holy mess is what I'm doing. Oh, you know what? I got a dash cam now. I bet I could use that instead of my phone. Of course, that's one more electronic thing I've got to figure out. It's not that I can't figure these things out, and yes, I know it comes with an instruction manual, but I'm just not good at reading instruction manuals. My VCR, wherever it is probably still blinking 12. Good Lord. Instead of roosters, we're getting dogs. That sounds like domesticated dogs, but that howling earlier, unless of course those domesticated dogs are howling, that could be too. I remember my older dogs, you know, I taught them to howl, or they knew instinctively, but I showed them anyway. We'd sit out there and howl. And my smaller dogs, though, really, they were so cute. They went, woo, 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 woo. It was just so cute. They weren't going to miss out on the party, that's for sure. Anyway, this reminds me of recording. See, I didn't say videotaping. I can learn. It reminds me of recording on August 28th, 2010, the morning of the sunrise over the buttes in interior South Dakota out at the Badlands. And why do I remember that date? Well, let me tell you. That was the date of my son's 10th birthday. I have another story coming. I promise I'll shut up when the sun comes over. But anyway. Oh, let's see. August 10th, 2000. What did I say? 10. August. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. August 28th, 2010. It was Zach's birthday. And we had, what did we have? We had breakfast at the, I decided to kick it up a notch from Pop-Tarts since it was a birthday. And I took the boys out to, the restaurant in Interior, that restaurant that has buffalo burgers and pancakes and all that good stuff. Anyway, so we were sitting there, and across the aisle and one table down, like 2 tables down. So right across from us was empty, and then going in the direction was empty, but then there was a table of 2 people sitting there. And my kids recognized this person immediately. It was, oh, come on. What was it? I can picture him. Malkovich. Thank you. John Malkovich and his wife were sitting at that other table. And they were on vacation. And my kids lost their minds. I mean, they were cool. They didn't make a big thing, and they didn't run over and look for autographs and all that. We gave them their piece. But the kids were like, oh my gosh, that's John Malkovich. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Like snakes on a plane. I'm like, uh-huh. And like the movie On Being John Malkovich, you know, where people live in his head and then come out of the freeway entrances, or however I remember it. But anyway, I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh my gosh. And so there you go. Well, it looks like I'm at 15%. I'm going to keep, if the sun moves along here, we'll keep filming. I'm going to have to find someone with a solar power station because, oh yeah, mine hasn't shown up yet. That hasn't shown up yet, and the roof rack hasn't shown up yet, but I don't hold grudges. And a lot of stuff hasn't shown up yet, actually. All right, well, oh, there's a car coming. Well, you know, I think the sun doesn't even want to come up. You know, to conserve batteries here, I'm going to pause, and then when I see a few more rays, I'll turn this back on. Well, the sun is taking its grand time coming up. Dogs are still barking. I wonder if the people on the other side of that mountain there already sees the sun. Probably. I parked in the wrong spot. Darn it. Oh, here, I'll get up and I've got, oh my gosh, about 13% left on this battery. And you know, I always mean to get those battery charger thingamabobbers, but either I can never find them or I forget. you know, I look for them and then I can't find them and then I forget. And so that's California over there. And my car that I actually managed to sleep in successfully too, as a matter of fact. There you go. My battery is dying. I think I have like 11% left. Anyway, that's the sunrise. And apparently the sun isn't all that interested in coming over. Doesn't look like there's going to be any beautiful rays of light streaming through the heavens towards my campsite. Here comes someone. Oh, there they are. Anywho. Oh, that person's coming back. Oh, well, I'm on the main thoroughfare here. And actually, later today, I'm going to go check out, there's something called the Lit Cactus, which I'm sure is, you know, a homemade bar, saloon thing. I don't know. But they have the drum circles there, and it's actually right behind me. And if I can find a different place other than being on the main drag here, that would be good. If you will, go find my tribe, and those people then would be able to watch my stuff on the times that I wind up going into town. Oh, to have a motorhome. I wouldn't go that big. Maybe like on a bus. Maybe that's not that big. That's probably, what, 24 feet? Anyway. I cannot believe I slept in my car. Like I said, my car is fairly comfortable. I hope my mattress poofs out a little more, though. Give you a better layout of the town here. Light is coming up and the darkness is sliding over the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. I'm going to have to dig out my gloves out of my center console underneath 2 feet of stuff. Anyway. Wonder what these are. If you know what those are, please let me know. I have yet to learn all the Southwest plants. There you go. Oops. Stickly little things. So what is that? Is it, what, creosote or something like that? I've heard that term tossed around. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, that apparently is the excitement of the sun coming over the mountains, because it's not coming over and I'm getting bored of sitting here. All right. You have a lovely day in your neighborhood. Bye.